Hello, I'm Felicia Vereen, always known as Fee.
Hey, Fee, and I'm your girl, Sharita 3, better known as Fred.
And we are Inspire Her, the Total Woman podcast, all about uplifting you.
Yes.
Because friends, face it, you are awesome.
We'll be chatting up about topics we love to talk about. All the things we as women must juggle every day and the ish we complain about.
But who's listening?
Girl,
we'll chat about the struggle, the job, and about him. You know who we talking about.
Girl.
That boo, husband, boyfriend, ex, whatever you calling them today. Our lovely hellions, kids.
Our angels. But seriously, friends, life happens, and we don't always get a chance to talk about it. We take it on the chin and we keep it moving.
Because that's what we were told to do.
Yep.
But here on Inspire Her, the Total Woman podcast with Red and Fee, we are the friends you love to hang out with. We are here to inspire her, the Total Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Hi,
hello.
How are you?
You looking all bright, and what you doing?
Emma, we just did Meet the Threes with Camilla. Remember the one that we interviewed? So the whole cast of Meet the Threes did a podcast with her. So that's why that's why we're on a little late today. I apologize to our fans, but yeah, had to get that taken care of. So that was awesome. Out here in Charlotte, ready to go to Dominican Republic. I'm on vacation.
That's how we do it. We just travel the world, huh?
Yes, we do. We do. We need this vacation. It is much
needed. Inspire Her fans want to know when will I be able to interview the cast of Meet the Threes? Inquiring minds want to know.
I mean, hey, ain't nothing to it but to do it. We just got to get a schedule.
Okay. Because I should have privileges. I'm sorry.
Absolutely, you do. Absolutely.
I should have privileges.
You do.
Y'all listen, I know we late, but y'all need to come on here with us because we ain't gonna be sitting here talking to ourselves now. Because we got some news, baby. We got some news. Y'all want to know. Y'all really want to know this news.
You been scammed? Is that the news? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know what? Should we tell them the news first or should we tell them the news afterwards? Because the show not going to go that long. I don't want to talk about scamming for too long because people might feel affected. I just want to bring awareness.
Yes, we could definitely bring awareness. We can announce it and then we can announce it again at the end.
Well, okay. I'm so daggone giddy right now, y'all. I am excited. This is
I can't eat anymore. Waiting for love to walk through the door. I wish I didn't miss anymore.
I don't know if you have that skill, but it's okay.
Oh man.
Because our guest has that skill.
My sunshine has come.
Woo!
And I'm all right.
Y'all listen. We are going to be interviewing Angie Stone. Yes. Inspire Her will be interviewing Angie Stone on June 25th, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So listen, y'all gonna get sick of us because y'all gonna see us advertising that over and over.
We gotta boost that. We gotta boost that. We want everybody to see Miss Angie.
Listen, Angie Stone is going to be on Inspire Her.
She looking good too. Angie looks amazing.
She looks good. She looks very, very, very good. So listen, we are very excited. We are going to prepare for this interview. We want to make sure that we have all of our listeners on because we know y'all love Angie Stone. We know it, especially if you're in our generation.
Yeah, she got ties to Richmond.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes, she does. We are looking forward to this. We appreciate everyone that helped us get to this point. So you will it should already be out on our page that the advertisement for Angie Stone, because I scheduled it, girl, to come on while we were online. So
Oh wow. Yeah.
it should already show on the page right now. And if it's not showing, y'all let us know. Okay.
So special shout out to our publicist, La Bella Diva, Yvonne, who is also, she's Meet the Threes publicist, but she also supports Angie Stone too. So that's the connection. So I mean, we good, but you know, you gotta know somebody to know somebody. And that's just
I'm glad I know. Oh, wait a minute, this way. I'm glad I know somebody that knows somebody. So look,
that knows somebody.
baby, I'm just gonna ride on this train.
Yes, and I'm excited because Angie is also going to be at the Richmond Jazz Festival in August, and Meet the Three's gonna be there, so we'll get to be there in person. So I'm excited about that.
We are we are getting plenty of opportunities, guys. Just to let you know, very, very shortly, I got a message from the radio station owner. We will be on an AM station. We will get that information to you as soon as we are able to, and hopefully you'll be able to hear us there. We got a lot of things coming. We got some things coming. We just need to hold on a little bit, pray about it, always pray about it. But look, this one came to fruition. I wasn't even expecting it. So listen, good things happen to good people, and that's just all I have to say about that.
Yes.
Going into good things happen to good people. Bad things happen to good people too, y'all. What is going on with all of these scammers? I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think that we're just so trusting, or that we want things so desperately that we put up with stuff and we miss these signs and the red flags?
Girl, I don't know. I'm just like, I think as women, sometimes we want things so much and we're so open to loving that sometimes some men and even women, it's not just women being scammed, men are being scammed too. But sometimes we're just so open, our hearts are so open that to love that we take what we get. And the scammer, listen, guys, the scammer studies. It's the scammer is a smart person. They study how to get somebody to fall in love with them. They study you to figure out what you want.
Yeah, they know your weaknesses. And you know, a lot of things put on Facebook, the scammers are watching.
Paying attention. All memes. Oh, I just want a man that this, that, and the other. Hey, Isha. Hey, Nita. This, that, and the other. You telling them everything you want. So what they're doing is they sitting at home, said, okay, well, I'm gonna do this and this and this, and bam, they got you.
But the thing is, not only the everyday people like us being scammed, celebrities are being scammed too.
My girl Jennifer Williams from Basketball Wives a couple years ago, she gave the man $40,000, and I don't remember how he got the truck, but he stole her truck, and she couldn't get it back.
Yeah, her Range Rover. Yeah, she had to take him to court.
She had to take him to court to get
a little bit of it played out on Basketball Wives.
I'm like, my God. And then this situation that's going on with Portia Williams and her husband, allegedly. Now, the stuff with Jennifer Williams happened is true. Allegedly, we don't know who's the scammer in Portia and Mr. Guarbadia. We don't know who the scammer is. We don't know if Portia was after that man for his money or that man was just wanting Portia, I think, to be a glorified babysitter.
Wow.
Because she was in the house with his kids.
So do you think people, the Facebook dating and the website, the sites and the dating sites, most of the scamming are being done that way, right? You feel like that?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you're telling people what you want. You putting it out there on Facebook. Oh, I would love to have a man that yada 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 yada. And any man could just go fix himself up to be that person. Fake a couple of things. Borrow his friend Mercedes, Range Rover, whatever. I mean, you know. And then also you have men that are I get them. They come into your inbox on Instagram and they say all this beautiful stuff about you, but you look at the picture and it's like, and I hate to say this. Listen, I'm not racist. I'm not, but it's usually African men for me and Nigerian. And I'm like, okay, that's a no for me, first off. I have nothing against Nigerian men. I'm sorry, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm
Mm.
scared. And it's, I mean, listen,
So,
I have a little clip before I forget. I have a little clip. And I believe this is the one about the woman who um it was $100,000 involved.
that's a
But
lot of money.
listen to this. Let me see if I do this right.
Welcome to Banfield. Hold on to your hat, your wallet, and your heart. Tonight, a tale that's got everything from love, laughter, betrayal, and greed to great fortunes won and lost and exotic destinations. And according to the U.S. government, after this weekend, this story could be all about you. The Federal Trade Commission, the agency in charge of protecting us, protecting the American consumer, has just released an advisory about the biggest fraud across the country right now, and it goes straight to the heart. Romance scams. Yes, I said it, romance fraud. It is now bigger than bank fraud. It is even bigger than healthcare fraud. And if you're saying, I would never fall for a love scam, well, then maybe count yourself among one of the lucky, because based on the FTC's warning, it is happening to far more people than you think. In fact, 80% more people in 2021 were swindled by wannabe Romeos than the year before. And then check out this number. It climbs to 600% when compared to 2017. In dollar amounts, it means $547 million were stolen by love scammers just last year. That is over $500 million. And in the past 5 years, regular people just looking for love have lost $1.3 billion. And it's not just a few people losing a lot of money either. The average person lost about $2,400. So that's hundreds of thousands of victims, people being taken for a very expensive ride. But why are they being so easily taken? We all know the con artists are out there. I mean, right now, one of the most popular Netflix movies on out there is a documentary called The Tinder Swindler, a true story about a serial romance scammer. So shouldn't people know better?
If you need to record anything over the internet,
Oh wow.
So that wasn't the one about the $100,000, but that was another one that I was going to show. It's just like, look how much money, and this was 2021. This article was on 2021. So imagine what it is now. You still have
the average person. That's
a lot of money for and think about this. You have people that don't have any money that's giving money away because their heart has gotten mixed up in this, and the man has said, oh, he's in need or he's somewhere stuck. I mean, you these are elaborate stories. They're somewhere stuck and they can't get back from another country and they need this money.
It's a lot of scammers on the elderly too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, it's the things that I see come through my social media that they want me, oh, you'll win $500,000. It's as easy as this and blah, blah, blah. In my mind, the first thing that comes up is scam.
If it's too good to be true, more likely it's a scam.
More than likely, but everybody doesn't think like that. And it's crazy. It is very, very, very crazy that some people, they just don't get it.
Because we want to believe. We want to believe that this is true. We want to believe that people take interest in us. We want to believe that people care about how we're feeling and how we're doing. And it takes a lot of, scammers have a lot of patience. It takes a lot of patience, you know, because they are very persistent. And they're going to keep on trying until they get you.
Very much so. And it's scary. Let me go over these 8, because the first one is what I want to talk about. Stay where your conversation started. A lot of times scammers want to take you out of Facebook, Instagram, where they're talking to you, and get you somewhere else where they can maybe they tell you to click on this link so I can talk to you better. Well, you click on that link, and that link could give them access to everything on your computer. And if they anything like me, baby, please no, because I have everything.
Your email, your bank, you know,
everything. You know, so I'm very, very, very careful. And sometimes they want to get you off of Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger or wherever you are, to a phone number so they can text you, so they can literally have access to you at all times. You know, you got to be careful. So that's the first of the tips on how to outsmart a romance scammer. The second one is, don't assume the person is safe. People that I don't know, I don't assume they're safe. I just don't. I am a very skeptical person. Very. Because I've had family members that have been scammed. So be skeptical sometimes, people. Ask questions. I will research a person. I was on a dating site. Whenever I met somebody, like on Facebook dating, I went through, put their name in, asked them their name first, and I looked at their Facebook page. I could tell you how many kids they got, who they, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to ask you questions. And if you don't tell me the truth, I'm going to be like, but what about?
Right.
So I'm a semi-stalker, I guess.
No, you do your research. I mean, it's embarrassing to say that you've been scammed by somebody. So, you know, a lot of times we get scammed and we don't tell anybody because we're embarrassed.
But sometimes, like, you open your heart up to a person that is a professional scammer. Professional. You have no way of knowing, you know? And it's like, you shouldn't be embarrassed about that. Be careful. But don't be embarrassed, because some of these people, the same way you go to your 9 to 5, they go to scammers university. They know how to do it. They know how to make it look good. One guy, in my research about this, he even went so far as to set up an office in a building. You know how you rent offices? The office in the building, and the lady would come by and bring him lunch.
Wow.
I think he was in LA, and he rented it like you can rent the office in time frame. So if you had to meet somebody, you could rent the office from 10 to 2 or something like that. So he would rent it to be there when she brought him lunch. And she fell in love, and it was downhill from there. Number 3, look them up online, which is what I just said. Look them up. Listen, if you look up my name, if you look up Red's name on the internet, you can find anything about us you want to find out. Everything is public now. It's sad. It's really sad. But look them up and ask questions.
Yes.
Do an image search. That's number 4. Do an image search. You could take a person's picture and put it online, and it'll come up with all the pictures of that person, and then you can see if that person has a different name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you can. Yes, you
Mm.
can. Tell them Fee said. Yes, you can. And even on Facebook, listen, people, Facebook, Instagram. If somebody contacts you and they have a picture up and they only have like 2 or 3 pictures and no about information,
Mm.
no, they done stole somebody else's pictures. I promise you.
Mm-mm-mm. Where do people get all this time? It's like you just wake up and decide you want to scam people out their money. That's
their job. That's what they do. Some of these people don't even have a job.
I guess their job is scamming. I guess you
That's
gotta,
just what they do.
that.
That's just what they do. Look, we already talked about this. Number 5 is keep your guard up.
Yes.
Take your time is number 6. You don't have to, jump head first into a relationship. Take your time. And if this person doesn't take you around family, friends, anybody, co-workers, somebody, that's automatically a red flag. A red flag. Like, he don't have no friends.
I ain't from here. My family not from here. My family from somewhere else. Like, somebody. You got some co-workers or something. Yeah.
You got something. Somebody. Your parents dead. You're your only child.
Mm-hmm.
You come from home. You don't have no friends, no virtual friends. You don't got nobody. You're probably not gonna be good with me because I'm a very social person. But yeah, that's a red flag for me. It just is. Get a second opinion.
Mm.
I will call up Red and say, Red, what you think about this? And
Scam.
tell her, and I'm gonna be like, even though my heart is broken, I'm gonna be like, yeah, something don't sound right about this. So yeah, talk to your girlfriends about it. Something if the sniff test if it ain't smelling right, it ain't right. Listen, it's not right. Like Anita said, they prey on the weak. And it's sad because they prey on people whose heart is just
so big.
Open, ready to be loved. Maybe they've been through a bad relationship. And ladies, a lot of times you need to take some time to heal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not jump into the next relationship because your heart, you may accept anything because you're just ready to love again.
Mm-hmm. Very naive.
Very naive. You're not seeing the red flags that the average person is seeing. Your friends may be like, girl, why he always driving your car?
Mm-hmm.
You like, well, girl, his car in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Every time y'all come around.
Yes.
Right, Anita, vulnerable.
Yeah,
People are vulnerable. Very much so. And I know, love is a big thing. Everyone wants to be in a relationship, but be careful. Just be careful. Take your time. Get that second opinion.
Very careful.
And number 8 is very, very, very important because not only are there scammers out here, there's people that are putting women that are kidnapping women, putting them into sex trafficking. And that typically happens with younger women.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful. Meet up in person, in public, or set up a video call because a person can't hide themselves in public and they sure can't hide themselves on a video call.
Right.
One lady posted the guy picture on her Facebook page and said, does anybody know this guy?
Oh, wow.
Now that was, a little different, but hey, somebody said they knew him.
Call him out.
It's sad.
I want to bring awareness to it because it's easy to get scammed, even if it's for little stuff, and you feel like, oh, I'm just so mad. I can't believe I fell for that. It's your money, it's your heart, it's your time, all of that stuff.
And I mean, the sad part about it is when it's your money,
Yeah.
then your hard-earned money, especially if you don't have a lot of money and you
Mm,
spend out of what little you have and you have kids or whatever, people will suffer.
right.
So I know you want to be in love. I know romance, when men treat you good, they take you out to dinner, they open your car door, they send you
The
little
love bombing.
yeah, love notes during the day. They tell you how beautiful you are, all of that kind of stuff.
The
It's like
love bomb.
love
Definitely love
bombing.
bombing.
It's like we fall for it. Oh,
Yeah,
girl, that's what he
we
said to me
do.
today. Be careful, ladies. Just, be careful. It's even with some of the sites that you pay for to be
Mm,
a part of. Like there's, sites out there where you pay somebody to set you up with people. Be careful with that.
mm.
People are setting up fake sites and setting you up with they're the scammer, they setting you up with the other scammers. Be careful.
That's terrible.
Be careful. And, you know, I hate to say this, um, but there's a lot of it going on in Atlanta. Um, I was doing my research today, and they said that it's a lot going on in Atlanta, a lot in New York, in LA,
The
big
big cities. Mm-hmm. The
big
big
cities.
cities where it's easy. It's the expensive cities too.
Hmm. Yeah, where I don't know. And like I said, like Rhea said, it's not just love. Sometimes you'll get a text message or email that says, it makes it seem urgent,
Mm.
tells you something about your bank or your information. This is the one that's widespread right now. Your information has been leaked on the wide web. Click
Mm.
this link to protect yourself or something like that. You click that link, and that one is the one that gets elderly people because they
Right.
don't know any better. They
But you
instead
know
of
what?
calling somebody.
I almost got scammed too. With the Dominion Power saying you need to go and pay this right now, or they're going to cut your lights off. And I think it was like a business too. I'm like, and I was about to do it, but you could only do it through going to one of the grocery stores and getting a money order. I'm like, this sounds like a scam, But if you're busy and in the hustle and bustle, and they call you and catch you off guard, it's easy to kind of be like, oh shoot, I need to do this, and then you're like, hold on, wait a minute, this don't sound right. They don't do that.
And
They
if
don't
it's
call
a
you.
link, if it's a link, pay attention to the .com. Because it'll be, let's just say, Dominion. Here's Georgia Power, something something dash something something.com. That's
Mm,
not Georgia Power. Georgia Power is georgiapower.com or dominionenergy.com.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They're not going to they're not
Yes,
going to
the
have all
urge.
of that. Yeah, they're telling
Yeah.
you,
Oh, you need to
oh,
go do it now by 5 o'clock or by 3 o'clock, or we gonna cut your lights off. I'm like, yeah, they do make it
mm,
seem like it's urgent.
a lot of times you need to stop, look at the information, and it should have something there, a telephone number or something that you can call. Like they're sending stuff to companies saying the US Census is a mandatory census, and you got to click on this link and fill out this census or call this number and fill out this census. Make sure you call the US Census Bureau and make
Mhm.
sure that, because 9 times out of 10, the US Census Bureau is going to send you something in the mail. They're not going to call you, and they're
Right.
not going to email you
They'll
unless
come,
they have a previous
they'll come
conversation.
door to door before they do that. But do you think the scamming increased during COVID?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot more people at home. There's a lot more people on social media. A lot more opportunity looking at your emails and your text messages because we were kind of locked in. We had
Right.
nothing else to do, you know. talking to people on Facebook, all of that kind of stuff. You know, it just made it them able to have more access to you. And I mean, you got scammers that'll walk right up to you in the street, right in Richmond, right in Savannah,
Mm-hmm.
you know, ask you to do something. People are very, very bold right now.
Yes, they are.
A lot of times, if you ask them questions and they get irritated with you versus wanting to answer the question, something ain't right.
Yeah, everybody trying to make a fast buck.
Just ain't right. And so, guys, listen. We gave you the 8 tips. The first one, stay where your conversation started. Don't move off of Facebook, Instagram, wherever you are. Don't assume the person is safe. That's number 2. Just because it's some lady that looked like somebody grandma, grandma is a scammer. Number
Yes.
3, look them up. Tell them Felicia said, look their name up and see, you know, who they are. Because 9 times out of 10, the person's real picture is going to come out, the name that they're using. Or do an image search. And 9 times out of 10, that picture does not belong to that person.
Mm.
Keep your guard up. Be skeptical. We used to say, stop being so skeptical. Be skeptical. Be skeptical. Number, I'm going to go through these real quick. Number 6, take your time. Don't just jump into relationships. Number 7, get a second opinion. Ask your friend, girl, what does this sound like a scam? Number 8, meet the person in public or set up a video call. So those are the 8 tips. Look, Inspire Her, Fee and Red wants to make sure that you're safe out there. We want you to fall in love, but don't get scammed while you're doing it. Don't get your Range Rover taken.
No, your homes too.
Don't get put out your house.
Mm.
Oops, did I say that? Allegedly.
Yes, no Risa Tisa stuff going on.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Risa Tisa.
Yes. So yeah,
that was a hot mess. But she was looking for love. So since we got on here a little bit late, we're gonna wrap this up. We got y'all some good tips, and pay attention. Look at what's on the bottom.
This ain't no scam. Angie Stone gonna be on our show.
It ain't no scam, baby. Angie Stone is going to be on our show, Inspire Her, the Total Woman with Red and Fee, 8 p.m. June 25th, Eastern Time.
With the iconic Miss Angie Stone.
And she is iconic. She sung me through some storms.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no more rain in this storm right here.
No, she has an amazing story though. Starting out early, just reading a little bit on her. Like, yeah, even before there was no more rain and stuff, she was with 2 or 3 other groups. So we're gonna talk about it with her.
She started out, I don't want to tell everything now, but she started out as a rapper.
Yes. And was the second rap group signed to Sugar Hill Records.
And her group was called Salt and Pepper.
I didn't know it was Salt and Pepper. Oh wow. Oh.
And she said it herself. She said if she knew anything about Lord, just get my mind. When you pay for your name.
Trademarking. Yeah.
If you knew anything about trademarking, they wouldn't have been Salt and Pepper.
Oh wow. But she's been with a lot of other groups before she found her solo success. But she's a powerhouse singer.
Definitely is, and people sleep on her, but you know, she's
sung over here. She looks amazing, so I can't wait to see her.
She looks good. So listen, we're gonna let y'all go, but once again, Angie Stone is going to be here. The iconic Angie Stone is going to be here on June 25th. You should already see our post telling you that as we speak. So listen, don't miss it. Right. Don't miss it. All right, Red. Enjoy yourself in the Dominican.
I am going to enjoy vacation.
You ain't take me, but that's okay. Y'all see how she
You
doing?
could have gone. You could have gone.
That's all right. That's all right.
You can always
We are here to inspire her, the total woman.
Yeah.